Good morning. It's Thursday morning, 27 April. Today we are in far western Iowa on a corn testing site. You are literally on the ground with Rob Seco. So where we are today was planted on the 18th of April, 9 days ago, planted in an 80-degree day. 4 days later, air temperature was 51 degrees lower. Soil temperature went from 65 degrees at seed depth to 41 degrees at seed depth in those 9 days. Only 63 GDUs have been accumulated in that time period, so fairly tumultuous, fairly stressful on the seed and on farmers in general. So we want to see the progress of where this corn crop is, but in particular a difference between a product that we're testing and standard practice. And we're testing a product that is designed to stimulate and protect. And so the main components of this product, I guess would start with zinc. It's got about 1.35 pounds of zinc in furrow, of chelated zinc. And zinc's very important. Zinc is a catalyst for chlorophyll production. Zinc is also extremely important in cell elongation, but one of the major constituents of zinc is that it improves and increases and makes more efficient the utilization of sugar or carbohydrate, and that's terribly important in cool, wet conditions. Second component is a bacteria known as an emtroph, and these bacteria, this specific bacteria, is not a plant growth regulator because it's not hard chemistry. It's a naturally occurring bacterium that is a plant growth stimulant. It's an auxin, so basically it's a hormone. And so it serves as a hormone and increases the rate of cell division and cell elongation. Then the third component is a fungal property known as trichoderma. This particular species also helps induce plant growth, but its biggest factor is that it serves as a plant disease or a pathogen suppressant, particularly diseases like Rhizoctonia, Fusarium, and Phytophthora. Very important, as seed sits in the ground in cool soils and takes longer for photosynthetic activity to take place once it's out of the ground and protect itself, it's at more risk. So we're going to dig up a few treated versus untreated, and then we'll take a look at those. So we have dug, and in a row we've taken only 4 seeds or 4 seedlings from each side. So on your left, this would be the treated side, again with the constituents of the major components being zinc, the emtroph bacteria, and trichoderma. And then this side is simply standard. On this planter system, there's absolutely nothing else in furrow. So this is a dry planter, planted again on the 18th of April. In the last 9 days, it's only accumulated 63 GDUs. 2 things I notice. One is they're both extremely consistent. They're very consistent, not showing any signs really of overall stress, not showing signs of really being at too much risk. Second thing that we see is the treated has a little bit more growth, has a longer radicle. The shoots or the coleoptile emergence is pretty much equal from one side to the other. But I think that the stimulation has proven its value here, particularly in cold soils. And again, back to the zinc helps utilize sugar, especially in cold conditions. It also is terribly catalytic when it comes to cell elongation. Then the emtroph, the bacteria that serves as an auxin, as a hormone, it helps to stimulate cell division and cell growth. So what we're seeing there, I think, is very exciting, number one. And what we like to see is that the protection and stimulation of this product is going to hold its value as we expected. So for a farm in the last 9 days that has succumbed to some pretty extreme variable conditions, we're pretty pleased with what we've seen this morning. Standard looks good as well, very consistent, good planting depth, So good protection and good buffer down there. The treated, I think the treated shows us a little bit more growth, a little bit more cell division, a little better root pattern. Again, early in the stages, the coleoptile has just burst out, but the radicle shows, about 1/4 of an inch increase in total length. So again, this product bringing you 3 major constituents: zinc, an M-troph bacteria that serves as an auxin, as a hormone for growth stimulant, and then a fungal property known as trichoderma that gives us some really good plant growth help, but also protects as a disease suppressant. So stimulation and protection. It's kind of like having a Starbucks in the Pentagon. This product is known as TuneUp Plus for corn from Streamline Ag, sister company of Rob Seco. You've been on the ground today with Rob Seco. I'm Todd Claussen.